Hello everyone and welcome to Win It Health Wednesdays. Today I want to talk about food as medicine or food as poison and how it really could be either one for us. So I am often asked the question, when is the keto or paleo diet a good one for me? How about intermittent fasting? People ask me these questions all the time. They want to lose 10 pounds, most of which is deposited around their middle. They also report low energy, achy joints, back pain, skin breakouts, interrupted sleep, and a brain that's not as sharp as it used to be. And the list goes on. Despite having tried different diets, their weight has not budged and they don't feel like themselves anymore. Some chalk it up to aging. Heck, if this is what's happening so commonly as people get older, then it must be normal. My response is, this is simply not true. These symptoms are common, but far from normal. They are signs that your health is spiraling downward. The good news is we can fix this. You can fix this and feel like yourself again. The secret is removing stressors on your body and giving your body what it needs to heal itself. It is only then that weight and other symptoms will leave. Your dietary needs are unique to you. No two people have the same metabolic needs, gut microbiome, which by the way influences every function in your body, nutritional deficiencies and excesses, hormonal balance, food sensitivities, autoimmune conditions possibly brewing, and detoxification capacity, and the list goes on. So it makes sense that one particular diet will not be right for everyone. The diets listed above have worked for some people some of the time. Some people lose weight and experience other health benefits while following a keto and intermittent fasting. However, these diets may be harmful for other people depending on what is going on with them. For example, while the keto diet, where you minimize carbs and eat a high proportion of fats in order to burn fat for fuel, promotes weight loss in some people, it is devoid of entire food groups and thus can result in nutritional deficiencies if allowed long term. Other potential side effects are electrolyte imbalances, constipation, muscle loss, and cardiac problems. For some people, like the ones who have reached out to me, weight gain around the middle is often a sign of adrenal dysfunction, hormonal imbalance, and blood sugar regulation problems. Since the keto diet has the potential to exacerbate these very conditions, and as the research suggests, may actually increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, this would not be a good choice for them. As an FDN practitioner and health detective, I would continue to dig on a deeper metabolic level before knowing which foods best support them. So food is a double-edged sword, and is it medicine or poison? Food is extremely powerful. In fact, it's our most powerful drug. Think about it. The right food can heal you and the wrong food could kill you. Every food contains hundreds of biochemical compounds, and we medicate ourselves with food 3 times a day, every day of our lives, for good or for ill. So food is information. With each bite, we have the power to create robust health or to contribute to our body's demise. So it's really not until we stop and pay attention to how we feel after eating a particular food that will motivate us to choose that food again in the future or not. So I have a great example for you. Last Mother's Day, my daughter and I walked past a donut shop, and the sugary smell from the shop literally made me nauseous. We went on to eat brunch and do some shopping, and later found ourselves back at the donut shop standing at the window. Bella really wanted a donut, so we went inside. And honestly, the donuts all looked so amazing. I decided to choose one filled with strawberries and cream, and it had fresh strawberries on top. We sat outside and enjoyed eating our donuts. About an hour later, my energy started tanking. I was lightheaded, and for the rest of the afternoon, I was dragging. My brain was foggy, and I felt as if I were in a daze. She had to drive us home that afternoon. Now, whenever I see a donut that looks inviting, I pass on it because I don't want to feel that way again. So, tuning in to how food makes us feel helps guide us to choose food that supports us best. Now, food can be hurting us without we're really even aware of it. While many of us think we're choosing healthy foods, there are several reasons why foods may not be healthy at all, and in fact might be putting our health at risk. Here's why. Your food may contain triggers due to hidden food sensitivities, and these may result in crashing energy, digestive upset, anxiety, depression, mood swings, joint and back pain, and even acne in some people. 1 year ago, a food sensitivity test revealed I was sensitive to lemon, black pepper, and chicken. These seem like healthy foods, don't they? But for me at the time, they were causing an immune response. So I had to back off of lemon water and these other foods indicated in the red and yellow sections on the card in this blog until my gut healed. So not all healthy foods are right for everyone all the time. It depends on what's going inside of you. Number 2, the wrong proportion of carbs, fats, and proteins your body needs to function at its best is a very delicate balance, and these ratios can optimize your health or make you ill. You can play around with these ratios and see how little adjustments can change the way you feel. You can do this by subscribing to my free 3-week mini course below. It will give you an exercise to do that. Other factors that may be bringing your health down that you're not aware of is pesticides, metals, or other toxic contaminants in food, and they all disturb the body's delicate and intricate balance and function. Other substances are antibiotics or antibiotic-resistant superbugs that are in the foods we eat, and they jeopardize our digestive health and weaken our immune system. Synthetic hormones also interfere with your body's own hormones and tax your liver, and you get them when you eat certain foods. So there are ways to use food as medicine and minimize food as poison. The mounds of information in the media as well as on your grocery store shelves about what constitutes healthy food is often quite misleading. Here are some tips to whittle down the confusion and make the best choices. So, number 1, choose USDA organic certified produce as much as possible. The Environmental Working Group is a great resource for informing the public about foods and pesticides and what to avoid. The Dirty Dozen tells you which fruits and vegetables to buy organic, as the conventional ones are most laden with pesticides. The Clean 15 tells you which produce is the cleanest and therefore safest to buy if you're buying it conventionally. So if you have to choose and you're on a budget, you want to choose the foods organic on the Dirty Dozen, but you can choose conventional foods from the Clean 15 list, and I've included the links to both those lists in this blog. So why choose organic? So we know that many conventional fruits and vegetables are laden with pesticides and other harmful chemicals that disrupt the body's balance and may contribute to sickness and disease. So by choosing organic, you are avoiding the onslaught of toxic chemicals in your food. And organic food is also grown on farms that avoid the use of the man-made pesticides, fertilizer, sewage sludge, yes, growth regulators, and livestock feed additives, irradiation, and the use of GMOs. So an added bonus when choosing organic foods too is that the nutritional content may be higher, meaning it has more vitamins and antioxidants than conventional food. So next, you want to choose your beef that is 100% grass-fed. Grass-fed means the animal was pasture raised, free to roam and ate grass and bugs, which was natural food for the animal and most supportive of its health. Grass-fed meat is healthier for humans than conventional meat for several reasons. It's much leaner, higher in nutrients such as antioxidants and vitamins, and contains healthier ratios of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Also, it has a beneficial fat in it called CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, which has been associated with improved immunity, anti-inflammatory effects, reduced cancer and reduced cardiovascular risk, and better cholesterol levels. So be aware that labels don't always tell the whole story. Don't be fooled like I was until recently that grass-fed on a label is not 100% grass-fed. It means that you're buying 80% grass-fed and 20% anything else. Anything else usually means grains such as corn and soy, which are unnatural for an animal to eat and are among the most highly sprayed crops. Note that grass-fed is often organic, but organic is not necessarily grass-fed. So cattle raised on grass are less likely to be given hormones and antibiotics. However, the only way to be assured that the animal was not given hormones and antibiotics is if it says organic on the label. So, to sum it up, grass-fed is better than conventional, and 100% grass-fed is even better. 100% grass-fed and organic is best. Now, when you're looking for eggs and chicken, you want local pastured eggs and chicken, turkey, or other poultry. Pastured eggs come from a local farmer and are the healthiest type of eggs you can buy. The chickens are free to roam on open grassland, eat an organic diet, and also enjoy those bugs and worms and grass, and they're in the daylight and they're not given hormones or antibiotics. If you notice, like I do, the yolks in these eggs are darker and richer in color, and they taste better, and they have better nutritional profiles as well. So even better are pastured eggs and poultry that are certified organic. This means the animals were not pumped with antibiotics or growth hormones, and that if they happen to be fed at some point with grain feed, it was not pesticide laden. Lastly, second to last, certified humane and pasture-raised pork free of nitrites and hormones if you're going to eat pork. And lastly, you want to buy wild-caught fresh fish and other seafood. In sum, choosing these foods will greatly reduce your exposure to harmful pesticides, added hormones, antibiotics, heavy metals, and other toxins. If, after a while, you have improved the quality of your food and still aren't seeing the results you were hoping for, then it's time to dig deeper. You may have food sensitivities and infections that are preventing you from feeling like yourself and doing the things you want to do. Recently, I started working with a client who reported eating a normal, healthy diet. When we explored this further and did functional lab testing, we found she actually had an autoimmune response to these normal, healthy foods. We removed these foods from her diet, and within days, she reported getting her energy back and was amazed with how clearly she was now able to think. We still have a lot of work to do, but getting rid of these foods attacking her body has been a crucial step toward restoring her energy, quality of sleep, hair regrowth, because her hair had been falling out, emotional breakdowns, and feeling like herself once again. So if you feel like it's time for you to check in with yourself and see how food is supporting your health or taking you down, I encourage you to schedule a free discovery session by clicking on the tab below. Together, we'll explore your health complaints, see what you want to be experiencing instead, and see where I might help. I help men and women who wake up every day feeling like their health is spiraling downward and wonder if there's a solution. Heal so they can age gracefully and live the rest of their lives with energy and passion and health to support their happiness. My goal is to guide you to win at your own health. And if you know someone struggling with his or her health, please share this information. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you next time.